Good morning, Marlon. Marlon, oh, you never sleep, I know. How are you, my friend? Hi, Sandy. Hey, it is Jackson. Well, hello, Jackson. Marlon at MK Fishing says, hello, Jackson. I heard it now, Cat. How are you, Marlon? Dear. Marlon, dear. Oh, crash. Every day is great when you. I have got a house full of stuff to put away. Jack, that is not good. Sandy says, oh, I just need, okay. Jackson says, Sandy said hi. She won't be on for a little while because she is going through something and she went to go get help for it. Well, I'm glad to meet you, Jackson, and my prayers are with Sandy. I'm okay, Marlon. You got a little bit of a cough. What's new, right? I'm pretty sick of it, though, to be honest. I'm sick of coughing. I'm over it. No, that's not it. Hello, Alex. Yeah, sick of vacation sucks. That's right. I'm not even sick. It's just allergies and my chest is sore from coughing so dang much. It's dumb. Jean says, is everything okay? I hope so. Is everything okay with you? Golly gee. Are you okay, Bella? Good morning, my friend. You're just tuned in. Well, welcome. Me too. Just tuning in myself. All right. Well, welcome. Trying to figure some stuff out over here. Wow. Wow, I'm so hot. I mean, really, physically, it's warm in here. Physically warm. All right. Oh, goodness. Sorry, Jackie. I almost hit you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oopsie. Oh my goodness, come on. Here we go. Whew. That was a lot of work. Oh. Hmm. Okay. Laptop. Check. Check, check. Oh, at least I'll give myself a like. That's cool. Whew. That's me. That'll work. Ta-da-da-da. You know, it's been forever. It's been forever since I joined you this early in the morning. All right, let's see where we're at. What do you think, Jack? Somebody ought to clean this mess up, right? Oops. Nope. Go back up. All right. Copy. Yes. Success. Oh, who is this? Big Banana. Derek, how are you? Good morning, Derek. It's good to see you, my friend. How are you? Hello, Jack. Say hello to Dundee. Paste. There we go. Credits out of the way. How are you, Derek? We are good. We're home. Yeah, we're good. Yes, I was near the ocean, but I am no longer by the ocean. I'm very sad. Derek says, hey, to Dundee. I'm just trying to copy Derek. Derek is always saying hi in such a wonderful way. Oh, there's my friend Carl. Good morning, Carl. And Lee. Thank you for the welcome home. Stuffy nose. There we go. Well, thank you, everybody. How are you, Lee? How are you feeling, my friend? really don't know. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. What am I thinking? Marlon says I'm back to ducking things up while just having a really sucky timing. I'm sorry to hear that. Hi, Carl. Lisa's not the best. I overdid it yesterday. Currently awaiting a call from the doctor about reissuing meds. Well, I'm not going to take you to task, my friend. I wish you'd be easier on yourself. Give yourself some time. And I love you. Oh, Lordy. She's my good boy. Good boy. Best traveling partner ever. Carl says, I'm good. Finishing up the first part of the holiday today. What was the holiday? With all the fireworks and stuff. I know that was England. What is your holiday, Carl? And Lee, what was the reason for all the fireworks yesterday? Lee says, so with new system, submit online, then decide if it's important or not. Our medical system sucks big time. Oh, ours is no better. So tell me about what holiday it is. Is it just a vacation holiday for you, Carl? And yes, I still don't know what was going on with all the fireworks in England yesterday. I might have known had I been listening, but I wasn't. Imagine that. I don't want to listen. Carl says I could live in this 4-star hotel, buddy. I could have lived in that house on the river, all day, every day. I came home and had myself a little sad spell because I miss Florida and I miss my kids. But being realistic, if I were to move back to Florida, I wouldn't be able to afford a home because home prices are much different, and I would have to spend all my time working, so I wouldn't have all the time to enjoy everything in Florida. I would never even see my family. So these are the things I've had to tell myself. I did, Lee. It was too good. Yesterday I was ruined. Actually, the night I came home, I just came home and I cried. So then I got all the snot going, and I was miserable. And all day yesterday, I was just a wreck. But I'm better now. I got all my crying out. And I have a job to do. I have a huge mess to clean up. Thank you. Yeah, I did not know while you're on the floor. Good morning, Anna. How are you? You're up a little early. Martin says, I don't know either, but I know is over there. Carl says, my new American friends missed you yesterday morning. Yeah, I missed me yesterday morning. Well, I'm back, Carl. I'm sorry to have deserted you for a few days. I was just having a bit of a rough time. Anna says, good morning, Cat. Good morning, Jack. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sunshine Anna. How are you? You're okay. Thank you, Cat. How are you? I'm good. I'm better than I was yesterday. So there's improvement. Right? Even if it's just baby steps. Everybody's saying good morning to each other. What else? What else, y'all? What else has been going on? What am I missing out on? Oh, nobody told me what holiday it was. Why the fireworks in the UK? I'm just going to have to look it up myself. Guy Fawkes Night? Is that for real? What is that? Wait a minute, I'm so confused. I'm even more confused. Oh. Bonfire Night is also celebrated on November 5th to commemorate the failed gunpowder plot of 1605. Okay, interesting. Lee says it was weird. Politician movement and Catholic attack on establishment 1604 or 1605-ish. Gotcha. Okay. Lovely. What else can we do here? Thanks for telling me, Lee. Do you have any? You're calling the doctor today. Hopefully you don't have too many plans today. What is today? Friday. Right? Friday? I'm not going to work today, by the way. No work for you. my things. And Lee says, no one knows why celebrated as most not Catholic or Protestant. It's an outdated thing. I feel sorry for all the animals who don't like fireworks. Yes. You guys have brought that to my attention about the animals, and I no longer take pleasure in fireworks. Oh my goodness, that's out of trouble, right? Yeah. I also think about that nowadays. It's a waste of money anyways, literally sending up in smoke. Okay. What else? Undies and socks. Okay. There we go. Good job, Dad. Good job. Bathing suit. Oops. Carl says, how's Lilu? I don't know. Have you not seen Lilu? Lee says, I've been doctor. They put online request in, but now got a way to call and see if I'm going to be seen or not. I'm getting so fed up, I may go private to get results. Lee says, Cat, you were missed. Sorry I didn't log in as much. I just didn't feel like I'd be good company. I understand. Just us, hello. Number 9. Good evening, my friend. Good evening. I wish I slept this good. He's so tired. He's always tired. Yes. Jackie has no problem sleeping. All right, what This is all quartz. Quartz, quartz, quartz. Bathrobe. Carl says, Martina is right, what she just said. Oh yeah, Carl? Well, unless you tell me, I don't know what she said. I hope it was kind. Headphones. Headphones. Hello, Martina. Lee says, I haven't heard from Lilu either. His phone is still broken. Did he break it again recently? He's been on Yogi's. You know who I haven't seen in a while? I don't know if I've done something or what. I haven't seen Mint. But I see him at Daisy's all the time. And I just wonder if I did something. That's all. I miss him a bit. Why don't people in the background come and say hello? I don't know. At least give me a like. Hi, Happy. I am good and I'm happy to see you. Lee says he's on, but the calls he can't do. Mint hasn't contacted me either. 10 and 11 likes. Thank you. Yes, thank you. And Lee says, hi, Happy. So actually he was in Yogi's yesterday and I teased him a little bit, Lilu, about, because he's always trying to send money. And I said, I'll take your money, Lilu. And then he didn't respond. I'll take your money. Corn bags. All right, that's most of the cords. Now we'll plug this in. Drops. More cords. And Anna says, hello, Happy. Happy's got the best name. Am I keeping you awake? Hmm? Sorry. I'm sorry. How are you? Don't touch me. Oh my goodness. Come here. Come here. Give Mama the love. Love. Are you okay? All right. I love you. Lee says, so Cat, Lilu didn't replace phone. He sorted his kids first for Xmas before himself. The speaker on phone is broken, so can't call out, as he can't hear 98% of what it says, but can log into rooms. I see. And Anna says, hello to just us. think I washed this. Ooh. Okay. There we go. All right, we're gonna hang up some clothes too, I believe. Enos, is anything planned for today? I have to go to the library and print something and send it to my insurance company. Other than that, no. Working on the house, cleaning up, unpacking. Yeah, that's it. I might take Jack out. I might take him over to the island for a walk. We'll see. I say things like that and then don't. Carl, I hope it's a kind laughing at cat. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope it's kind. I certainly never go into your chat room and tell you I'm laughing at you, or I'm talking about you, or anything like that. So I'm just going to assume you're being very kind and you guys are laughing at something fun. Something I would laugh at too. Oops. Oh, you're welcome. Lee says, Cat, don't be down. You got to see family, but all you have at yours is yours. Be proud of what you have. You worked hard for it, and we're proud of you. Thank you, Lee. Jackie misses the girls too. Oh my gosh. Every time they got in their car and left and we said goodbye to them, I mean, just throughout the week, he'd sit at that door and he'd just cry and cry and cry. He never acted like that before. It was very funny. Carl says, I've sent Cat a Christmas card. Really, Carl? How did you send it? I just wonder where did these cows go? Where did the bull go? If you don't have my address. But that was a very nice thing of you to, nice thing to say and a nice stop, Carl. Thank you. I'm waiting for the other foot to drop. Lee says, we still never heard what Martina said. If she's here, why not say hello? It helps the channel and creates conversation with the host. Through Aer Lingus. Okay. I got you, Carl. Okay. What do you think, Chad? Oh, we might go back to bed. We won't fix that. We very well might go back to bed. You know what's up. Lee says all mail with no address gets destroyed. There'll be others with Cat's name too. Really, does it get destroyed? How do people get lost mail? I mean, have you ever heard of people getting lost mail? Like they purchase it or something. Maybe it's just a US thing. Unclaimed packages. I don't know, something weird like that. Oh, rawr. Lee says, so lost mail is a purchase that traces people. If not found, it's auctioned off. Then it's down to person to trace. Huh. What else? Shoes. Cool. We are back on track today. What is this layout new? Huh. Lee continues. Most never happens, and open, sold off, only military mail can be sent to a relative. I see. What else? Oh. I have this big bag of clothes. You know what I usually do instead of unpacking? I'll just leave that big bag of clothes laying around and pick out of it every day as I need clothes. Okay. You and you are my little friends. Allergies. Lee says, Cat, as you know, YouTube world not always simple and clear. Yes. You know, fork you. You did see my fork, right? When I said fork you, I have a fork in my hand. Here, fork. Why was I carrying it around? You never know when you're going to need a fork. That's why. Ready for work on Sunday. Okay, that goes in the bathroom. Well, there he is. Lee says, yesterday I did a live walk. I did a live walk, and it's that set sides off was nice walk in old ruins and waterfall scene with birds and squirrels. Oh, it is nice. The issue was walking back up the hill to the bus. Ah, yes. Amadian, how are you? We are good. It's good to see you. How are you? The like is done. Thank you. And I know you want to drop your channel name. Carl Cut says, I wasn't on YouTube until midnight. When, Carl? I saw you on YouTube all day yesterday. Anna saying hello to everyone. So is Magnetic. Carl, did you see did you see Lucy? If you were on really late. Would she say she was going live from 9 to 2? I couldn't stay up that long. Carl says, just woke up, Anna, heading back for my live stream later. I seen Fran's live stream. Amadian says, hi Lee, Magnetic. I seen Fran's live stream home. Just woke up, Anna, heading back home. You're heading back home for your live stream. Got it. It took me a second. Amadian says hello to Anna. Hey Marlon, are you okay? That wasn't supposed to happen. Anna says, okay, Carl. Oh boy. Carl says it'll be 9 p.m. your time, Anna. It's good that you keep track of time zones, Carl. Yep. Perfectly okay. Anna says, thank you for telling me, Carl. All right, this is stupid. Anna says, I will be present in your live stream, Carl. Well, there you go. Excuse me. Amadian says, Carl, hi. Hello, dear Carl. Hey, Carl, by the way, I love you. Even if you and Martina laugh at me, I still love you. You might make me cry sometimes, but I still love you. What the heck? I don't even know. There we go. Amadian dropped their channel link at zagros.jan or -jan. Lee says, I'm still here, just returning home. Got it. I don't know if this is garbage or mail. Probably both. Oh, there's a credit card in there. We don't want to put that out, do we? Maybe we do. I think it's old. It's an old card. I can actually burn that. And by the way, my feet are cold. You know what, Lee? I would give everything up. I'd give up everything if I could be near my kids again. coming back has just made me realize how lonely I am. And I try to pretend like I'm not. Nothing's happening, Anna. I just went on vacation and I spent some time with my kids. And now that I'm home, I miss them. I miss having family around. Carl says I have a nice train journey. Hang on. I have a nice train journey next week as well. That's awesome. That's nice. That's nice to look forward to, Carl. I'm happy for you. Next week. Is that next week on your birthday? Thank you, Anna. I'm okay. Yeah, I'll always miss them, but am I being stubborn staying up here? I feel like I have nothing keeping me here. Why am I still up here? You know, I originally moved up here to follow one of my daughters, my oldest daughter, to college. I wanted to be closer to her. Lee is home now. Okay, I'm glad you're home now. I'm glad you made it. So now you just have to wait for a phone call in. Wow, Carl says I'm seeing my mom on Sunday. I haven't seen her since my dad died. My father died. Has that been, oh, Carl, has that been 4 years? Did you tell me it's been 4 years since your dad died? It's good to go see your mom. Carl says, I'll be on the train on my birthday. Yes, that's what I was asking. Awesome. What a nice birthday. And you also said you're going to go hang out at the cave. Is that what you said? You're going to spend your birthday with the folks at the cave. Here we go. Carl's birthday, Wednesday, November 12th. How old are you going to be, Carl? Okay. Runs for work. Or little Debbie, take her pick. T-Mobile, PepsiCo, Insurance, Discover, all junk, Spectrum, Discover. Imagine that, all credit card offers. They want me to get in. Jackie, you're so cute. He died at the end of April. This year, Carl? Oh, Carl says correct, 51. Oh, nice. Oh, what next? Amadian is still here, saying hello. Okay, this is garbage. We got that settled. This is empty. We're doing okay. Not too bad. Come back to me. What else? Probably this. Marlon says, well, I just started crying when you asked, Cat, but not cause of something bad. Are you missing family too? We'll just cry together. Misery loves company, you know. No, I'm done. I'm done till the next time. I really dislike crying. I really dislike being a baby. Carl says, Ivy, A-Frame, Fran, Martina, and Allie have been there for you. Yes, they have. I'm very glad you have people that have been there for you, Carl. It's nice. Lee says, Cat, it's good to let it out. Bottling it up destroys us. I've been letting it out for, this will be my third day. There comes a point where it's enough. Enough is enough. Let's get on with it. It is what it is. Yeah, I know. And there's also a point where you got to stop because you're just wallowing in self-pity. If Jack would wake up and cuddle with me, I'd be much better. But He's not sharing cuddles this morning. Ah, Shirley. Oh, Shirley, thank you. Thank you so much, Shirley. That was very sweet of you. Ugh. And thanks for always being around, Shirley. I love you. Everybody's saying good morning to sweet Shirley. I hope you and Nick are well, Shirley. I don't see much of you anymore. Every once in a while, if I stop by Skits, I see you over there. Marlon says, everybody's saying thank you for me for Shirley. Yes. Shirley says, this is really exciting. What else have I missed? LOL. Not much. Marlon says, I just had a weird thought. I don't ever believe in any life after death, but I thought about it. If I died and was reborn as a dog, that there's someone would do anything. I would do anything as a dog, that there's someone I would do anything to get back to them. And somehow show it's me and I'm still there for them. Was that a dream or just a thought? That's interesting. That's what got me tearing up. Aw. I don't believe, let me read this again. I don't believe in any life after death, but I thought about it. I thought about if I died and I was reborn as a dog, that there's someone I would do anything to get back to them. I wonder if that's what got you tearing up. That's really interesting, Marlon. Lee says, Shirley is a friend to many and always in all our hearts. A true gem in the community. I agree. Marlon says, kinda was like a dream while still being awake. Weird stuff. I don't know about the dogs and the crossing over and stuff like that. But Marlon, perhaps you were seeing through into another dimension. Perhaps. Shirley says, on North, do you know what an honor it is to have met you and be able to listen to your vast knowledge. Thank you for how much you help my days. Oh, that's so sweet. Lee is one of a kind, for sure. I always brag on him and all his knowledge. I tell people who don't know anything about YouTube about Lee. How I have this friend who is so smart. And Marlon says hi to Shirley, and Amadian is waving. Okay, we're good. Go back to it. Oh, we need new shoes. Thank you so much, Shirley. I don't even know how to say thank you enough. Shirley says, Marlon, You wrote a great post. I hope you can hang onto that feeling for a while. I did not see his post. I will have to check it out. Schwartz. Lee says, thank you, Shirley. I know only about the past and the things of the earth. Yesterday, the earth gifted me a crystal on my walk. Oh, nice. I need to post it in the next few days on my short feed. That's beautiful. I love that. That's really beautiful. Just hang this up. She's gonna be okay. Marlon says, yeah, I just try not to get too emotional on my channel. Me too. And look at me go. Stop it. Oh, Carl says, I met Shirley through the cave. Did you really? Lee, I knew it was a rose quartz. Dang it. Lee says, looks like a rose quartz. It's been polished and almost like a point. When you said you found a crystal, I was thinking about how fairies, like if you ask the fairies for a favor, you're supposed to leave them a gift. And my daughter gave me a beautiful rose quartz stone to leave for the fairies. And when you were talking about finding a crystal, I thought, I wonder if you found a crystal that somebody left for the fairies. And the rose quartz was in my mind. Very interesting. That's lovely. Anyways, my chickens were fine, and that's what I asked the fairies to do, was look out for my chickens. So I did thank them yesterday. Adam, hello. Shirley says, that's what I wanted to talk to you about, Lee. My grandpa would always save the prettiest rocks he found for me, and you gave me precious memories. Oh, that's lovely. How beautiful. Adam says, hello, Carl. I especially enjoyed your train video. And hello, Lee. I really enjoyed your rockhound video. And hello, Shirley. Lee says, yes, I believe that, Cat. But if they haven't been removed, if they haven't removed the gift, it was unaccepted. I just don't think I need to leave a gift. I mean, I will if I have it, but is that wrong? Am I going to get in trouble? I just believe we have a special relationship, and they would love to do things like taking care of things out in nature. And if I'm just polite, that should be enough. Adam says, rose quartz, the stone of love. Yes. And Lee says, hello, Adam, you've changed your name again. He does. He has a very good reason for it, too. I forgot what he said. If somebody had a dog, it would be, you'll have to tell the story again, Adam. I don't know if I read this, but Lee said, I'm so glad I could bring you happy memories, Shirley. Absolutely. And Adam says, hello, Shirley. Hello, Cat again, I think. Shirley says, Cat, Carl, I haven't been to the cave enough lately. Rich and Ivy are wonderful hosts, aren't they? Diagonal dog. Hello, friend of cat. That's Adam. That is percolated fish, Adam. Huh? Adam says, I told my son to get better at the trombone. He should go outside and play for God. Aw. I play a song for God, but it didn't make me any better at the ukulele or the guitar. Lee says, cat. The old ways were that if it helps give, then it's a token of appreciation we as humans take from the earth. But if we could give back to the earth, they could reuse it. I see. Adam says, I got addicted to this guy's videos who plays music for all kinds of animals, and it's bizarre. They love him. That's interesting. Is that on YouTube, Adam? And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, Adam, your membership ran out, sadly. Shirley says, OMG, Adam, I'm not sure I'll remember to do the same. I don't know who said Diogenes was this crazy Greek philosopher who slept with dogs and didn't want to own anything. I had a feeling people wouldn't ask me about my name if I had a dog in it, because people love dogs. I had a feeling people would ask or wouldn't ask me about my name if they had a dog in it. Lee says, Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, I did like the percolated fish name. It made me feel bad for your fish. Adam says, thanks, Lee. I feel more like a dog than a fish. Good morning, Lucy. How are you? Girl, have you been asleep? You stayed up all night doing your live stream and you're still awake? Lee says, good morning, Lucy. Yes, good morning, sweet Lucy. It's good to see you. Lee asks, Sea Dog? And Adam says, yes, it's on YouTube. Wish I knew how to send a link. Yeah, that'd be pretty helpful. Then we could all know what you're talking about. Shirts. This is a hang-up shirt, but we don't care. We don't care right now. Or dogfish. Adam says, I don't ever buy anything. I'm sorry. What is that talking about? What do you mean? Buy. I don't. Anyways. Lucy says, Shirley says, Lucy hearts. I jumped in here before coffee. Be right back. And Lucy says, well, halfway through, I got tired and then I was in tears thinking about stuff. I ended early. I'm sorry, sweetheart. I'm sorry, Lucy. Lee says, it's okay, Adam. It was gifted and I hope you enjoyed the extra content. Oh, I know what you're saying. Got you. Diogenes said dogs were very happy. They weren't trouble. And over the years, I figured out the less I own, the less headache it is. I bet you Lee can agree with you on that. And Lucy says, hi, Shirley, and sends her unicorns, hearts, and rainbows. Adam says, I was seriously thinking about getting another PayPal account. And yeah, there's certain memberships I would like. And Lee says, I agree, Adam. I live a minimalist life, only have what's really needed. And Adam says, dang, Lucy, how many readings did you do? I was there. You were very busy. Lucy says hello to Adam. I'm sorry. It's just been a couple of days for just letting these emotions out, I think. I'm going to hang these up. Lucy says, hello, Adam, and at least 10, I think, Adam. Adam says, I would love to hang out with you in person, Lee. I bet if we were kids together, we would always be at the creek. And Lucy says, good morning to Lee. You be out in the woods getting up to some kind of mischief, I'm sure. Lee says, agree, Adam. Well, next October, I'll be with Johnny's Corner in Tennessee. And Adam says, wow, I was going to ask you a question, but you didn't seem to have a lack for questions. Oh, Adam to Lucy. Yes, I'll be visiting you, Lee. Good morning, Sissy. How are you? It's good to see you. Adam says it would be super cool if they drain the lake early. There's all kinds of fossils and weird stuff, and plenty of stupid things to get out of the lake. Oh, nice. I was thinking about doing that over where I went kayaking earlier in the summer. There's the lake has been drained, and there's all sorts of spots where the boats would hang out, and it's now dry. I was thinking I could go out there and probably find some good stuff. I'd have to bring my boots. Lucy says, good morning, Sissy. Oh no. Lee says they drained Davy Crockett Park, sadly. Chemicals have poisoned the river. Is that in over by Johnny's? Oh my goodness. This is a hang up. I did nothing all day yesterday. I should have had this done. Oh wow. Leaf said everyone has to have bottled water. Yes, Lawrenceburg and Shaw Creek. I'm sorry to hear that. Lucy says, I do need sleep. I cry. Now I'm very tired. And thank you, Cat. I love you. I love you too, my friend. Oh, Lucy says, I love you all. And she sends unicorns, hearts, and rainbows to the third power. Power, power. Thank you, Lucy. Lee says ducks won't even drink the water. It shows how bad it is. That's terrible. Adam said, "That's so sad. We have some clean rivers around here, but then idiots dropping batteries in the frigging lake." Adam says, "That sounded judgmental, but still, I don't like seeing batteries and weird stuff and broken glass really gets me. I have to wear shoes when I go in the lake. That is something, right?" Lee says there was a lot of pollution and the amount of plastic and metal washed in the river is going to be toxic to all animals, sadly. The fish population has suffered also, and wild fish are starting to move away. And Sissy says hello to Lucy. Look at that, it's 4:23. Look, time has flown. I thank you guys for hanging out with me this morning. Oh. What would I be like if I didn't have my friends today? My change jar. It's my little Debbie money. Oh. Adam says, hello, Sissy. Are you up late or up early? I believe Sissy's trying to get on an up early schedule. I think it's for the birds, personally. If I had a choice, I'd sleep in and I'd stay up all night. Okay. So all except for Jack's deer, we are unpacked. Sissy says up early, Adam. 3 a.m. gatekeeper, LOL. Well, you know, if Yogi does it, we're all going to do it. Right? I only do it because I have to. I have to go to work on some mornings. What else can we do? See, we got some hangers. Oh, yes, perfect. Plenty of hangers. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Adam says, wow, all you disciplined people amaze me. When I was very disciplined, I was a real butthole. I used to be a breakfast cook and it didn't make me happy. Adam says, milk and the chickens would probably get me irritated too. Milking the chickens. When are you milking chickens? Wait a minute, Adam. We need to have talk. Can we talk for a minute, Adam? Never milk the chickens, okay? That's my advice. Sissy says, I tried working on the line in the commercial kitchen, Adam. I didn't enjoy it at all. Adam says to Lucy, I love you too, Lucy, and I hope you have a pleasant dream of puppies licking you or something, whatever makes you happy. Adam says, I think it would be a good dream, swimming through a pool of puppies. Just don't milk the chickens, whatever you do. Yesterday I let my chickens out and I was sitting outside and all of a sudden I noticed the crows were going crazy. And I could hear them from everywhere and they were just really, really worked up about something. And finally I looked up and there was a hawk and it's circling over my yard. And all the crows are batting at the hawk, trying to get the hawk to go away, and the hawk is unfazed. So I was going, get him, crows, get that hawk, because I've lost a couple chickens to hawks. So I was rooting on the crows. Adam says, yes, sissy, kitchen work is tough. I was an expediter. The craziest thing I ever did was a person caused me to let a pizza slip off the paddle and I caught it before it hit the ground and we served it. Major ninja move. And Adam also says, hey Marlon, I was just saying I would hate to wake up and milk the chickens. I'm not a disciplined sort anymore. And Marlon's laughing. Milking chickens. I don't know what kind of farm you've been to. You see, I just can't let stuff go. I gotta keep going and going. Oh. Time to milk the chickens. Everybody's giving Adam a good laugh. Or Adam's giving us all a good laugh. Uh-oh. No, thank you. Adam says, I feel so bad. Don't rub it in, Adam. You know what? My cousin, I'm so mad at my cousin right now. My cousin lives in Ohio. And he's probably like 8 or 9 years older than me. He's been in the military and stuff. Probably has a little PTSD, to be honest. But he called my aunt and said, can I come spend the winter with you? So he's living the snowbird life that I want. And it's just not fair, dang it. He doesn't work either. I think he lives off of what he gets from the military retirement. Adam says, my friend Tortoise is so cool. He benefits too. He has a qualified plumber, electrician, whatever on hand. Plus I carry heavy stuff down the stairs. Is Tortoise the one who owns the home? The dental expert? I'm very confused. One, two, maybe 3 more hangers. 1, 2, 3. What did I miss from Lee? Oh gosh, Lee is leaving. I'm sorry I missed you, Marlon. Lee. I'm sorry I missed you leaving. Have a good day, Lee. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for cheering me up. And I love you. And I hope you get some relief soon. I hope they call you and get you in really, really quickly. Mm-hmm. Shirley says, Adam, is this the pink guitar playing guide that you meant? Oh, and she dropped a link. YouTube.com at Plumes Music. At Plumes Music. View channel. Singing for Animals compilation. Talking to the Moo. That's a good find, Shirley. Did you already know about it or did you look it up? Shelley says, I've been watching him too. It's precious. I've got to catch up with this then. I got to see this. Adam says, crows are awesome. They have funerals. They're so smart. You can teach them to steal, and they'll bug eagles so much that eagles will fly above crows' ability. Yes, I know about that one. Oh, and Adam says yes, Shirley, and he's awesome. Thanks for finding that and dropping that link, Shirley. Plumes Music. I sang for an owl and she had the cutest reaction. Oh wow, what a beautiful owl. Wow. Yeah, thank you for that, guys. That's beautiful. I am in no mood. I just want to cry at everything. Oh, Adam says anybody who will sing to a pack of raccoons and be chilled about it is impressive. Carl Shell, are you still here? I wanted to drop your link if you want me to let everybody know you're going live today. So I'll just tell everybody, Carl goes live today. I believe it's 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Irish time, as Carl puts it. Oh. Well, Jack has been super unmotivated. I think he got that from me. Pretty sure. Well, I got a lot of unpacking done. Not all of it, but a lot so far. I'm really, yay, go me. Okay, yes, Tortoise owns the home and the dental lab. So can you get me a good deal on some dental work? I guess that would be out of network, huh? I actually think I might have a good dentist over here. I don't know. I'm back, Jack. I didn't leave you, my friend. He woke up. Imagine that. Adam says, I was making killer money off the lab because he paid his piece wage and he offered profit sharing. Darn computers in huge corporations. Yes, what do the computers have to do? Do they take away your job? Adam says, I hate to be confusing, Cat. I'm kind of tired, so oops, no problem. I just found this ring that I found in the bathroom at a store once. It's kind of a smoky gray stone, grayish purple. All right, I'm gonna cough. So I'm gonna mute you just for a second. I'll spare you. I think I'm back. I'm not even sure if I completely needed it, to be honest. Crowns and bridges are mostly milled out now. I see. Well, Maddie, thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Hi, Maddie. Good morning, and thank you. I love you so much. You're so sweet. I am well. Adam says doctor tried to give me CPAP for tongue obstructive sleep apnea. Kind of dumb. I found a real doctor. I wonder, anybody who goes to a sleep study, you better plan on them trying to sell you a CPAP. I think it's a big racket, to be honest. But I am a tiny bit pessimistic. And thank you again, Maddie. Oh my gosh. Shirley says, bam, greetings and best wishes to you, Maddie and family, for sure. Squaw Sniper, good morning. Squaw Sniper says, grand risings all. And Adam says, but anyways, I don't sleep with machines and I don't compete with machines. And Squaw Sniper sends Shirley some stars. And Maddie says, Shirley, much love to you and your family. And he says, hello to Squirrel Sniper. And Adam says, hello to Maddie. How is work, Maddie? You guys haven't had any snow yet, do you? Shirley says, Sniper knows that I was just wondering about him. How perfect. And Maddie says hello to Adam. And Adam says hi to Sniper. Oh my gosh, stop it. Oh. No snow, very mild. 16 degrees Celsius. We are picking up leaves. Those darn leaves, man. I try to give them to my chickens and let them mulch it. They're a little overwhelmed with leaves right now, though. We may be getting snow on Sunday, Shirley says. Where are you at, Shirley? That's when my cousin left Ohio and is staying in North Carolina for the winter. He said he heard it's going to be a really bad winter. I love you. I love you so much. I do. I love you. I love you. Oh. Jack is just not being snuggly. You're in Minnesota. Okay. Aw. Aw. Squirrel says, Shirley, I followed the sense of unconditional love always to find you. And Adam says, yeah, the second real doctor and the real sleep study showed that I had, oh gosh, no, Jack. No, no, no. Come on. No. Out. Out. You have to wait. Go on. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Ooh, you cannot go in there, buddy. No, you have to wait. All right, what did I miss? Okay. The real doctor, the second real doctor and the real sleep study showed that I had to learn to sleep on my side. Tongue obstructed, you don't sleep on your back, or there's a dental prosthetic that you can use. Shirley's in Minnesota is Lucy in Minnesota too? Is Sissy in Minnesota? Everybody's in Minnesota. Minnesota cold. Hi, Shelly. Good morning. Thank God I'm on. I love you too. Maddie says, Shelly, still have you up playing at home. And Adam says, good morning, goals. Shelly says, thank you, Mercy. I'm sorry I didn't make your live. The weather was bad here with winds. And the Wi-Fi was bad. I had no service. I'm in New Jersey. Oh, I don't know anything about you guys have a secret language. Shirley says, yes, I did email the unconditional moment to myself, Sniper. That's a keeper. And Sniper says, Adam, to answer your earlier question, I use a rotary rasp, which is like a Dremel and a finger band sander and an angle grinder with sanding pads. Okay. Shelly says hi to Adam. Hi, Becker, how are you? Adam says, speaking of goals, I made a goal of sleeping before sunrise. Mostly, kinda. Are you trying to get on a regular sleeping schedule? Is that what you're saying? Sleep before the sunrise. Does that mean wake up with the sun? No way. I'm not letting you outside. It's not happening. But you can go get your water. Go ahead. All yours, buddy. Yep. Go ahead. Shirley says, Thacker, how are you? I'm not even sure if I'm saying your name right, but how are you, my friend? It's good to see you again. And Shirley says, LOL, Adam, I make goals like that, kinda. The School Sniper says, Adam, you know the magic of pie in the pyramids already. And Adam says, Sniper, have you seen the chainsaw head for angle grinder? It's fast and smooth. And goals are for you, says Dio. She says, I love the genie bottle. I'm a little lost, to be honest. Shelly says, sorry, Dio has a genie bottle in her shorts. Shelly says, sorry, Miss Cat, I need coffee. Girl says to Adam, yeah, I prefer my Sarah carving bar. It's in vertical tight spaces. And Adam says, my other goal is to wake up before the sun sets. Kind of, sort of, maybe. And Adam says, I will have to check out a Sarah carving bar. That's cool. Shelly says, Squirrel Sniper has interesting content as well. So were you saying Adam has a genie in a bottle? No, Jack. Squirrel Sniper says, about to climb an ancient mulberry tree. Interesting. Shelly says, Miss Cat, love you. I love you too, Shelly. And Adam says, a long time ago, Sniper, I turned to really cool bat. It was made out of black walnut, and my son knocked a lot of home runs with it. Well, that's nice. That's awesome. Skull Saber says, interesting. Please define goals are for you. Adam says, LOL. Nope, he didn't say that. Adam said, but anyway, I did it with a chainsaw head on an angle grinder to lessen the vibration while I was turning. I believed it was more alive. At least. What, Bubba? Not yet. I left the, oh gosh. I left the gate open to the front yard, so I can't let Jack out until I go out there and lock it up. Because skunks. Because of skunks, yes. Come here, Bubba. Marlon says hi to Squirrel and hello to Shirley. Hi, Bubba. I know. Shelly says to Squirrel, I was saying about your content, it's great. Squirrel says to Adam, just beware, those break many wrists if the teeth are dull and the wood bites back. Shelly says, and your shorts are nice and different. And Shelly says, good morning to Dundee. Marlon, our friend Marlon. Oh, goodness. So, 4:56 a.m. We are almost there. Hi, Flora. How are you? Good morning. Flora says, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss Flora. It's good to see you. You guys should check out Flora. If you see her live, go hang out, spend some time with her. Hey, become a member. I'm a member of Flora's channel. I'm a lucky member. Flora says you are back. Unfortunately, I am back. Aw, thank you. Missed me. Thank you, Flora. Adam says, fake Sniper, I'm shop trained, but like I tell my boys, do as I say, not as I do. Like using my feet to hold rocks I'm cutting with a saw. No. Aw, Shelly, I feel the same about you. And Shirley says, Sniper, trees were guardians for me in my youth. Hid me from danger and held me. That tree is going to love you today. Shirley, oh my gosh. I have a tree outside of one of the bedrooms. And I was really sick for a while. And I would end up sleeping in the room with the tree overlooking me. And the tree is a nurse tree. Like, she takes care of people. She told me she would take care of me. And she overlooked me as I slept. It was really neat. Everybody's saying hello. Shelly says, I'm so happy to see you. To Flora, yes, we love Flora. Okay, let me put up his link real quick. Say hallelujah. It's been a while since I got up and did a live in the morning. I realize. All right, let's do this. And Shelly says, good morning, Flora. It's always good to see you. And Flora says, thanks, Shelly. And Adam says, typos. I'm boring myself. I better go to bed. Love everybody. Shine on, you crazy diamonds. Oh, I love you, Adam. And have sweet dreams. And Shelly says, okay to Adam. And she tells him to shine on as well. And Shirley says, take care, Adam. I hope I see you again soon. Oh, and Shelly says, Adam, we love you. Yes, we do. There we go. There we go. That's the most I got for a message today. Adam says, oh, and yes, Sniper, the pyramids are bizarre about pi and all kinds of ratios. And some guy was talking about how it's like a harmonic scale. Huh. Interesting. Look what time it is. It's all very interesting. Adam, are you really going to sleep, or are you going to say hi to Yogi before you go to sleep? I haven't heard from Yogi this morning. I didn't even get my little secret sign from him. Oh, that's okay. Thank you, Shelly. Shirley says, thank you, Kat, for this. You know some pretty great folks. Yes, and they all know you. No surprise, right? Great folks know each other. And oh, Shirley and Maddie, thank you guys so, so much. I was not expecting it. What a pleasant surprise and a little pick me up. I thank you guys. And since it is 5 o'clock, I have dropped the link for Yogi's live stream. And we'd love to see you there. And I love you guys. I love you. I love you. I love you all so, so much. Thank you for being in my life. I appreciate you guys more than you know. Yep. All right, guys. Bye.